I was saying that I've met numerous people in my life who, if they ever started YouTube channels, I believe would be successful doing YouTube. I really believe it. I've met people who are very enthusiastic. I've met people who are articulate, who know how to talk in front of a camera. And I always tell them, you should start a YouTube channel. I always tell them the same thing. You need to start a YouTube channel. You're great at talking. You have a lot of ideas. You have a lot of knowledge. You're articulate. You're funny. You're cordial. You are comfortable to listen to. You should start a YouTube channel. And do you know how many of them actually start a YouTube channel? There was only one person who started a YouTube channel after I recommended to them that they should start a YouTube channel. It was a woman from Spain. She was a Spanish journalist. Very intelligent young lady. She was a trad Catholic. I'm going to lay my feet on their chair here. She was a trad Catholic. She was in her early 30s. She was an attractive young lady. And I said, listen, this is exactly what I told her. And I know this may sound funny, but I'm not trying to be funny, even though it's pretty damn funny. I straight up told this lady this. I said, listen, you're good looking. You're intelligent. You're articulate. You have an accent, but who cares? That's a plus. Believe me, that's not a negative. That's a selling point. I told her, listen, there's a lot of lonely Catholic men out there. There's a lot of lonely Catholic guys out there, and they have this dream in their heads of a trad Catholic girl. And if you do YouTube and you start talking about trad Catholic stuff, I said, you're going to get a lot of people following you. You're going to get a lot of people listening to you. Just trust me on this. So she was very hesitant, but eventually she did it. She got herself a camera, and it was a cheap ass camera. Nothing special about the camera. She puts the camera on her desk, and she just does a video. And the video was about how a civil war will one day erupt in Spain. That's what the video was about. She said, I'm not sure. I don't like the way I said, just do the video. So she did the video. She sent it over to me. She said, what do you think? I reviewed the video, and you can tell she was nervous, and she was kind of hesitant to speak her mind, which is a very challenging thing. Believe it or not, it's more difficult than it sounds for most people. It's difficult to express your mind in front of a camera. It's difficult to express your mind in general, but in front of a camera, I think it can be even more difficult because it's just not natural, right? It's not natural to talk in front of a machine. But she did it, and I said, listen, upload it. Upload this damn video. Just do it. It's like that. I love that line from that actor who, Even Steven, what's his name? He played an Even Steven. I forgot his name. But he said, just do it! Do it! Oh, it's great. I love it. I love that video. Most motivating video I've ever seen. Just do it! It's not Nike. No, it's an actor who played in Even Stevens. He played in Holes. Shia LaBeouf. That's his real name. And so she uploaded the video. I am not exaggerating. I kid you guys not. Her video got 40,000 views in one day. One day, 40,000 views. There was no fancy thumbnail. Literally her face. This girl gets 40,000 views in one day. She was shocked. She didn't expect to get that many views. And I told her, I said, listen, a lot of lonely guys out there. They're dreaming of a Catholic girl. There's not a lot of trad Catholic girls out there. I said, you are fulfilling, I don't want to say fantasy because that sounds weird, but you're fulfilling a perception that they have. In a couple of more days, the damn thing went up. It was like 75,000 views. It was in the tens of thousands. And it was just her talking with an accent about how there's going to be a civil war in Spain and blah, blah, blah. And so I said, you need to do more videos. So she does a second video. The second video was about why NATO should be disbanded. Now, I disagreed with her, but that was her video. I reviewed it. I said, go ahead and upload it. She was of course she was I told her. I said, you're a good-looking woman. You're a trad Catholic. You speak multiple languages. You are an intelligent person. You need to be doing videos. So she does a second video. She had me review it, and I said, it's fine. Go ahead and review it. Even though I somewhat disagreed with her. She said that NATO should be disbanded and gotten rid of. There's no point in having NATO, blah, 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 and all this, whatever. That's her position. So she does the video, and this time, this video got 8,000 views. I said, listen, that's your 8,000 views. This is your second video. You already got 8,000 views, and her subscription number in just a couple of days was, well, I think it was like 3, 4, 5,000 subscribers or something like that. I said, keep going. You know what happened? She got terrified. She got scared. That's what happened. She was honestly terrified that the police were going to knock down her door. That's what she told me. And she got rid of her channel, and she didn't want anything to do with it. And she told me that I really believe that police officers could knock on my door. And I said, I think you're crazy. I think you're crazy. I said, you're making a terrible, terrible, terrible decision. And she says, no, I think I could be arrested. And I said, listen, there's a lot of right-wing activists in Europe, and none of them have been arrested. So what are you talking about? And she just, I couldn't convince her otherwise. I couldn't convince her to stay on YouTube. And I was happy for her. I really was. I was happy for her. I was happy to see her get a lot of views, way more views than me. But she just didn't want to do it. And that was it. But I've met numerous people who were very good at talking, very articulate. They just had that voice. They just had this voice that was welcoming. And none of them ever did it. Why would they knock on her door? Because she was expressing conservative / nationalistic, Spanish nationalistic beliefs.